welcome back to our channel. I feel like we haven't spoken to them in so long.
You gotta speak up a little louder.
I know. Okay, sorry guys. My baby's sleeping, so I'm trying to keep my voice as low as possible.
Trying to tiptoe down.
Yeah, because if he hears my voice, it's a wrap. But that's fine. I was saying I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in so long, and it's Thali Thursday, so we about to talk, okay? We about to talk.
I said Alicia, cause you could be my boo thing. Travel the world and we can do some new things. Taking diamonds in case you need a new chain. Ice out your necklace, but we know you my new flame. I just want the bag to run it out with you. I just want the bag to run it out with you. I just want the bag to run it out with you.
We put up a poll, as we always do for Thali Thursdays, on our Instagram. So if you're not following us, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip.
Oh,
okay with
sorry.
you?
Cheers to Thali Thursday.
Did you say that's was actually clean though? Oh my god, this is good.
This is good. Anyways, if you're not following us, what are you doing? Like I said, so we put a poll up on our story. You guys get to talk. You guys get to put statements, advice, questions, comments, opinions, how you feel about me, how you feel about Cam, all that. So we are about to get right into it. Make sure you grab your wine glasses, your tea, your coffee, whatever time of the day you are watching this video. Make sure you have your drinky drink with you, okay? So that brings me to my point of a lot of you guys have been asking me about postpartum, so I think I'm just going to, what I really want to do is make a video about our postpartum journey, my postpartum journey. You guys have been asking me how I'm doing. Am I mentally stable? The answer is no. No, I'm kidding.
No, the answer is no.
No, but seriously, a lot of you guys have been asking me about that. So I'm gonna do 2 questions and 2 comments at least that were about postpartum, and then we'll move on to the juicy, the good stuff. All that good stuff. The first one was just, how is postpartum? How am I doing postpartum? That was literally the question. How is postpartum?
Postpartum is going. It's going.
Postpartum is, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's life, new adjustments, new everything after having a baby. So you're adjusting physically, or I'm adjusting physically, emotionally, mentally, all of the above. All of the, damn.
You want to switch?
No, I'm gonna keep on sipping.
My bad.
Okay, I'm gonna be drunk. So for me, it's really just adjusting. That's what I'm so kind.
Oh yeah, Greg. Tell your fine daddy I said,
Okay, the next postpartum question that I want to answer is, how is balancing life while being a mom? Girl, I ain't got no life. My new life is being a mom.
I mean,
no, I mean that, but I don't mean that at the same time, because I don't know, for me, I haven't really found that balance yet. I'm also only 6 months, almost 6 months postpartum, so I don't think I found
straight to that.
I don't think I found like a middle ground yet. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe I haven't found my balance, but I am getting there, and I'm still very, very full on mommy mode.
Yeah, it still feels very fresh.
It definitely still feels very fresh. I still haven't really gotten the hang of everything, I guess. I might look like I got it together, y'all, but I'm a fraud.
You got it together.
But yeah, seriously. So I'm gonna answer that question again in a couple months, and we'll see where I'm at, how I'm balancing life, mommy life.
Let me get the next one.
Okay.
Someone said, when should you realistically let go of a dream?
Ooh. What kind?
I say it depends what kind of dream.
Like
because you can have a very childish dream or a very Like a dream that's
You know what
unachievable.
I just thought about? I just thought about like not to like throw shade at anybody. Maybe I shouldn't say this.
Go ahead, say it.
I'm gonna say it. No, but I just thought about like, you know how like this always happens with guys, but like they just be pushing the basketball dream like a little too long. Like, you know, like realistically you weren't even that good. So like it's okay for that to be over, you know?
But that also has to do with people in your life
not being honest, right?
Yeah. Also, like, you also gotta do it like people like with, and you gotta, everybody named Mother wanna be a rapper now.
That's another thing. So I feel like with a dream, if it's something that you genuinely and realistically think that you can achieve and you have the means to achieve it, for example, like you want to pursue your dream career, or you want to, like your dream is to be in the NBA, or your dream is to like do something that you genuinely and realistically can get done, go for it 100%. Nobody, nothing, no one, 0 people should stop you from your dream. Do it if it's realistic and you know that you can achieve it, but don't let anybody tell you like that dream is not for you. Only you are gonna know if that dream is for you or not. Like, people always try to tell people how to live their life. Live your life how you want to live it. And if your dream is to be a billionaire, then be a freaking billionaire. Just, you gotta
I wanna be a billionaire so freaking bad.
You realistically have to. You realistically have to put in the work to make that dream happen. So that is what I'm gonna say, is you have to make that dream come true. That's it. You have another one that you wanna?
No, you got that.
That was a good one. I like that one. I like that question.
It's from like the person that you like a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. I like that question a lot. How often should you check in with extended familia?
Ooh, let me start with this. Let me get this on. I'd say it depends. It depends on how often you reach out and who reaches, like, depends on how often you guys speak and who reaches out the times you guys do speak. So if it's you that's continuously reaching out and they're not reciprocating the energy, but you have,
I have a rebuttal.
if they're not reciprocating the energy and it's like a one-way relationship.
I have a rebuttal.
Go ahead.
I'm a family girl.
Yes,
I love me some family. I think that you should always reach out to people that you are thinking about, that's on your mind. And so what? It could be your 3rd, 4th, 5th cousin. If that person is on your mind, reach out to them. Like, I am a strong believer in, and Cam knows this about me 100%. If I'm thinking about somebody, they're gonna get a phone call that day, or they're gonna get a text message that day. It literally just recently happened with one of our friends. I was like, oh my God, I have to call him because I haven't spoken to him in months, and he was just on my mind. And I FaceTimed him, I called him, you know? So,
Yeah.
and that's a friend, obviously.
I think that's probably where I go wrong, yeah.
Yeah, because Cam will just be like, oh, I had a dream and so was in it, and then never reaches out to that person. Like, I just feel like when you are thinking of someone, when someone comes to your mind, when you have a dream about somebody, just reach out. And with extended families, sometimes because we don't have that close-knit relationship that you might have with your sister or your brother or your first cousins, it's kind of like maybe they really want to talk to you, and maybe you really want to talk to them, but like, who reaches out first? I don't know. I can say that I don't have that problem because my family is tight knit with extended family already. You know, like I do have extended family. Like, I have 3rd cousins, but they act like my first cousins, exactly. So if they're on your mind, reach out to them and keep that connection open. Keep the communication open, because you'll never know, like, especially in a time of when you might need people in your life, they might reach out, or they might feel like, oh, so-and-so reached out to me, like, damn, now this leaves an open line of communication. Like, now I can talk to them whenever I want and whatever they want. So
You make me feel bad now. I rebuttal. I take back my answer. You know what? Because then, like, it's kind of like spiteful to not reach out. Because
exactly.
So, yeah, you know what? Reach out
And,
whenever
like,
you think about them. Reach out, even if it's a quick 2-minute conversation. How you doing?
Literally,
Reach out.
like you gotta
Right,
live.
should I
You
cut that?
got
Or should I
live.
just?
No, we're gonna
take it
leave
back?
that. We're gonna leave that because you just learned your lesson. You just learned your lesson, so we're leaving that.
Thali Thursdays, y'all.
Exactly. See, look at what Thali Thursday does. It makes you learn your lesson on the spot. No, but really, you only live once, and you don't know life. Life comes and it goes for some people, and it is just, you don't know. Just reach out to people. If you're thinking about them, reach out to them. Like, I just am a strong believer of that. That's it. Before I start crying on camera about people.
Yeah, I'm about to get a couple of text messages right now.
I know. It's the wine, guys. It's the wine. I haven't had wine in a very long time. Matter of fact, since the last Thali Thursday. So it's getting to me. Someone said you and Cam's love is inspiration OD. Obviously that person is from New York. He said OD. But thank you. Oh, that was my son. But thank you. Just make sure that you are also like we can be your inspiration, and I love that. But every relationship is different. Every relationship is gonna have its own greatness, its own downfalls, its own everything. Go through it. Love yourself. Love your partner, and that's how me and Cammy got here. That's it.
And don't compare yourself or your relationship to others.
Exactly.
Because you don't know.
We can be your inspiration. We cool and all. We a little cool. That's it, just a little bit. But if you are in your relationship, live in it. Be happy for yourself. I'm gonna take a break because I gotta go check on my son.
I don't remember. Somebody asked, do you form New Year's resolutions with your significant other? How do you feel about that?
Like me personally, or like in general?
Let's
just go us personally.
Yeah, because we never did it before, but how do you feel about it?
Okay, so we never done it before. What we actually do is, Cam and I started the tradition of celebrating Kwanzaa. My family already celebrates Kwanzaa, so we kind of just picked up I wish I could speak right now, but listen, guys, I'm a little tired from putting Kaisito to sleep.
9:50, and that is 2 hours past Thali's bedtime. You gonna blame the wine?
It's the wine.
Thali, you had one little sip. The cup is still full.
I know, but I'm. Are my cheeks rosy? I'm good.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Anyways, like I was trying to explain, so my family celebrates Kwanzaa my entire life growing up. So Cam and I picked up the tradition from them. Now that we have our own home and our own little immediate family, we kind of picked up the tradition from them. So we don't do like New Year's resolutions, but if you guys know Kwanzaa, if you don't, look it up, Google it, figure it out. If you do, you know that there are principles that you follow, and that's kind of.
Maybe we should record our Kwanzaa this year.
Oh, we will. It will give you guys a little insight on our Kwanzaa celebration, and not the celebration. We should include them in like the ceremony process. Yeah. So maybe we'll do that this year. I don't know. Let us know in the comments if that's something that you guys want to see. Maybe not. Anyway, so that's kind of our New Year's resolution talks. Is we do our principles and we kind of state what principles we're going to follow for this specific year. So that's kind of how we do our New Year's resolutions, Cam and I. If you want to share your New Year's resolution with us, please do. Actually,
drop them.
That is what we're going to open up the comments section to today, because I really like that question. Damn, y'all came through this time around with some really great questions.
Before we go on to the next one.
Wait, I want to tell them what to drop down in the comments. Drop down in the comments or comment on our Instagram pictures, whatever you want to do, or DM us. I'm sorry, not on our Instagram pictures. DM us if you want to keep it private. But I really want to know you guys' New Year's resolutions, your New Year's goals, your fresh, clean slate, what you want for this new year. I really want to know that. Go ahead.
And if you're making goals with your significant other, and your goals don't like correlate and they don't go together, just be there and support them with it. That's what you can do. Support them like throughout the year. Don't be all picking on like you said he wasn't gonna do this. Don't do that, but just like be supportive.
Seriously, because nobody wants to hear like if my New Year's resolution is to like lose 30 pounds and I gain 30 pounds instead. Like I don't want to hear like you shouldn't be eating that. You said you were gonna lose 30 pounds. Like
you gotta be supportive in the right
okay, and
way.
you said you was gonna be a husband.
What you trying to say?
No, not you. Not you. Kim actually, he would never do that. But I'm just saying, don't do that. That's rude. And vice versa. For him or for her, just don't do that. Be supportive, truly. That's what makes a good relationship. Some good support. Bing bong. I'm sorry. That's really, I can't get that out of my head. Bing bong.
That's the first time he said that. Let's count how many times he says it for the rest of the video.
No, I'm not gonna say it anymore because Cam is actually annoyed of me saying it so much in this house.
Next one.
Okay. Okay. How did you guys save money? I'm sorry, I read that all wrong. My bad. How did you guys save money? Save enough to move to Cali? Any specific strategies or methods? Listen, he's laughing because he did not do any of the above. Okay, he came out here with the clothes on his back and a goal. Remember we spoke about goals in the beginning of this video?
Did I have
that's what he came out here with.
No, I did have a little bit of money in my pocket.
No,
not when I first came to Cali though.
No, you started working at like Amazon right away, so.
But I wasn't making money.
You were getting. You got to your bag. Right?
Anyway, so let's go ahead and let's get into this. What did you do?
I actually did save up because I was terrified to move with no money, and I was also terrified to move without a job in place. So, strategy-wise, I kind of went. We went with it very open and blindly, truly. We didn't really have a strategy. We just knew that this is the goal that we wanted. We wanted to be out here and we wanted to make it work. So we did everything that we had to do to make it work. For example, I stayed in New York for 4 extra months.
How long was the summer?
I think it was 3 months. Yeah. So I stayed in New York 3 extra months just to make sure that I can work all the way through to give myself enough chilla to be able to make the move to Cali and not worry about, how am I going to pay next month's rent? How am I going to eat? How am I going to survive? We were able to make this move and then think about finding work kind of later on. Yeah. While I was in New York for those 3 months, Cam was already out here getting to his bag. And that's really what our strategy was. Actually, I think we touched on it a little bit on our move to Cali video.
Yeah.
A little bit. So if you really want the details and the tips, go watch that video.
So last question.
Last question of the night. Ow! Woo!
Alright, last question. Someone asks, what is the hardest part of parenthood?
Everything.
You know that.
No, all of the above. Everything.
The hardest part.
No, I'm kidding. Actually, I saw this thing on Instagram. Let me find it.
I'm gonna answer
the
question.
You can answer.
So my hardest part of parenthood, I'd say the hardest part is the lack of preparation I have for this. So I wasn't prepared for the crying, the loss of sleep, the minor loss of sleep, because I sleep a lot, I'm not gonna lie yet. The minor loss of sleep.
The shock.
And also I wasn't expecting for me and Thali to not take a break, but not able to, not for the biggest, this is the biggest one, it's for me and Thali not to be able to focus on our relationship.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if that's the hardest part of parenting.
Yeah, that doesn't count as parenthood.
Okay. No, that is parenthood because it's something new that we've had to adjust to, I actually recently, this is probably TMI for YouTube, but who cares? We love you guys and we want to share. So, but I actually recently said to Cam, I think it was like a couple of nights ago, maybe it was longer than that, but I said like, damn, I haven't kissed you like to sleep. Like every time before we go to sleep, we'll kiss each other and then say I love you, good night. Like, but because of Kai's schedule, his sleep schedule, we've been going to sleep at different times. So the other night we were able to go to sleep at the same time, which was very rare. And I said, oh my God, I literally said, I haven't kissed you and said I love you, good night in so long. Like, and obviously that's something that's so small, but like it matters. It matters when you're in a relationship. So there's that. But I saw this thing on Instagram. It says, I love being a mother. I just didn't expect to lose so much of myself in motherhood. The overstimulation and mental exhaustion and the lack of support and space I have to express my feelings about motherhood. So when I think of what's the hardest thing about parenthood or parenting, I think it's just the different stages that Kai goes through. Like every day he goes through something new, literally every day. He is either learning something new, doing something new, or practicing what he was doing yesterday, you know, and perfecting it. But all of those, what are they called? Milestones come with changes. So for example, a really great milestone is, what is the example that I have in my head right now? Okay, we'll go with the teething. Really great milestone is he's gonna have teeth really soon. But teething, it has been the death of me, okay? I love that he's gonna have teeth soon and I'm so happy for all of his milestones. But I just wish it wasn't painful for him. And I wish there was something I could do about it.
I feel like every change you feel it the most.
No, really. And then, for example, his sleep regression. I know we talked about that a little bit on YouTube before, but he went through his first 4-month sleep regression, and it was a great change because he was learning how to roll, and he was learning all of these new things and learning how to grab and learning all of these things. But his sleep was awful, which means my sleep was awful. So it's just, for me, the hardest part of parenting is looking at the positives of all of his milestones. Like we love that he is, or at least I can definitely say that I love, and obviously I know that Cam loves. We love that he's learning new things and he's going through these milestones. Like I literally cried the other day because he laughed out loud, and I was like, he's a human.
And he was already laughing.
He's a human, and he really laughs. And I literally started crying. So I love that he's going through these milestones, but it is very, very difficult to adjust to. Very difficult. So lack of sleep and milestone changes, I would say, are the hardest thing about
Why didn't you ask us what's the easiest, bro? How you know this was a hard time for us, huh?
Because this person probably has a child. So people that have children know that parenting.
This shit ain't easy, yo.
Yeah, parenting is not easy, and what you see online is not always the best outlet. Yeah, or always the realest or the best outlet. So
they lied to us, y'all. This is ghetto.
Ghetto.
Give me your space. You know what? Can you pour me? Yeah, let me get one last drink before you pour this up.
Ooh. I really felt that one.
You felt that one.
I probably look like a crackhead on camera, but I really felt that one.
You just told me you're done.
No, I am done. Now I'm thinking about like that last question about parenting, and like just it's a reality. It's a reality, and it is really, really hard to adjust to being new parents in this state. Not like the literal state of California. I just mean like in this state of like COVID, and like we just went through a quarantine. Like the world was literally shut down, and we had to be parents. Like, yeah, The wine got to me, guys. It's too much. I just
Before we end this, let me just say,
can't.
I was just thinking in my head, like, our last topic, because we had a lot of relationship questions, a lot of
I know you guys are
girls
very.
and boys questions. And
You
now,
guys are very coordinated. We had relationships last week or a couple weeks ago, and now we're having parenting edition. I love it. I'm here for it. I love that
hopefully
you
the
guys.
reason, hopefully because you guys are gonna ask about your relationships, hopefully your relationships got better.
I know.
Y'all got through what y'all was going through. And
Exactly. Oh, but like Cam said, we didn't touch on what's the easiest part of parenting. The easiest part for me is that I have my own family that I can start traditions with, and I get to watch this little boy grow up. Like every time he does, you guys, for those of you guys that know me, you guys know that I am a crier. I cry for everything. I can watch a TV show and start crying. It's very simple. But I really get to watch him grow. Like every time he does something new, I'm just amazed. Like I love it here. I know I sound like, I probably, as you guys are watching this video, I probably sound like a roller coaster of emotions, but that's just parenthood, okay? If you're a parent, you know that that is what happens, but especially motherhood. But I really love it. I really, really love it, and I love our little family.
my favorite part, it's like even when Kai is, when he's happy or when he's going crazy and crying.
He's not crazy. Don't call him crazy.
My bad.
He's not crazy, but he do. You know,
he be having his little moments.
You know.
But I look at him as like
joy.
Yeah, like no. Like he's like the outcome. Like literally looking at him like he is me and Thali's creation of our love. Like we literally created that. You know. So just looking at him like damn, like that's a piece of me and that's a piece of him.
He really brings a lot of joy, like an overload of joy. I love that boy, and I'ma love him till the wheels fall off.
Take us home, mamas.
All right, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this Thali Thursday. We actually really enjoyed this one. We got cozy, we got comfy, we got real, and I think we're gonna do it more often. I know we slacked a little bit. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this Thali Thursday. We are gonna try our best to do it again and keep it up. Make sure you're following us on Instagram so that you can always go on our polls and respond to our polls. Give us opinions, questions, statements, advice, what you want to hear, what you want to talk about on Thali Thursdays, and we will be back with another video very, very soon. Bye, guys.
See ya.